Hi, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a challenge video. Actually, I haven't done a challenge video in a very long time. It's been a couple years actually. So I wanted to hop on that Instagram picks out my makeup fad before it's like gone forever. Thank you if you went ahead and did my poll on Instagram. I really appreciate that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Lauren_Rabito. Follow me. I'm gonna start out with primer. My choices were the Milk Hydro Grip. I don't know why I want to call it a Hydro Blur so bad, but I do. Versus the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. 81% chose the Milk one, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm only gonna put it in areas where I feel like I really just need it. And it's really just, honestly, it does blur a little bit, so I just kind of want to put it in my pores. I don't like using this on my full face because it gets a little bit too slippery. Another reason why I really like this primer is because it doesn't have silicones in it, fragrance, anything that could break people out, and you know everything breaks me out, so brows time. I put up the classic, the one I use every single day, Anastasia Dip Brow versus the Urban Decay Brow Blade, which I've used before on my channel. 69% of you picked out the Dip Brow, so the classic Dip Brow it is. And I used the color Soft Brown. Brows are done. I already put primer on because I decided ahead of time that I would just choose my own for that. So eyeshadow, 62% picked out the Anastasia Riviera palette over the Kevyn Aucoin Focused palette. Super colorful. I am going out to dinner, so I'm actually gonna use, you guys are gonna hate me for this, I'm gonna actually use the neutral colors of this palette. I would love to revisit this palette because I have been playing around with a little bit more colors if you follow me on Instagram. So I'm gonna do my best to make something nice out of it. So first I'm gonna set my lids with some translucent powder from Laura Mercier. The powder you all chose. All right, so in the Riviera palette, I'm going in with that Sales shade. And I know it's like bone white, but I'm gonna set my lids a little bit further to kind of give it a little bit of a brighter base. Like, I like using translucent powder and all to set my primer, but I feel like if you use a base from the shadow palette you're about to go in with, it just kind of helps with the process. I'm gonna go in with this peachy shade right here. It's called Estate. And I'm just gonna put this as my transition shade. So I'm gonna go a little bit above my crease. Molly, chill. Alright, so I'm going in with this next shade called Coastline. If you can see, it's this one right there. It's a little bit deeper than the Estate shade I just went in with. So I'm gonna bring that a little bit lower. So I'm gonna go in very lightly with this deeper chocolate shade called Palm. This could be a disaster. I'm going on my outer corner here. I'm kind of stamping that in. I love this Morphe M433 brush for this because it is kind of like a packing brush slash blending brush. I can't really explain it, But basically it's just fluffy enough to get in that corner there and blend it out at the same time. Like I'm putting very little effort to it. I'm just kind of patting it in there. And I'm not going too high because I want to have that gradient effect. Taking no product on that previous brush I used, I'm just gonna kind of melt everything together here. All right, I'm gonna try this first. It's a old Sephora shadow, just a regular eyeshadow brush. I don't know how to explain it other than that. And I'm gonna go in with that yacht shade right here. We're gonna see how that's gonna look. Going with that first initial Estates shade right here. Molly keeps coming back in here. So we're gonna come back to this palette for when I go on my bottom lash line. A few times now, there was a tie, 50-50, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, maybe I could do one on one eye and one on the other, or one side of the face and whatever. But like, Pat came up with the genius idea because Molly, stop rubbing on here. Molly didn't get a chance to vote. So I know I'm like a little late on the my cat picks out my makeup trend, and I was gonna do it and I just never did, but I felt like it was a perfect opportunity to let her give a choice. So the choices were between Milk Makeup Eyeliner in Boss or the Urban Decay 24/7 Eyeliner in Zero. All right, Molly. Go to your temptations. You gotta pick one. Come on, Molly. Look. Yay! All right. So thank you, Molly, for that. We are going to use the Urban Decay eyeliner in Zero because she chose so, and I need to sharpen it. Wow, I haven't used this eyeliner in so long, and it goes on really nicely. Marc Jacobs, gotta run for your money, girl. So the next choice was between the Kat Von D Tattoo eyeliner liquid or this new Sephora brush tip liquid liner. I was hoping it would actually be the Sephora one because I really wanted to try that, because a lot of brands are starting to go toward the brush tip liner, which I'm obsessed with. Here's Kat Von D. You can't even tell the difference. This is Kat Von D. 52% chose Kat, so we're gonna do the classic one here. Guess I'll try that one another time. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I've been using, and I've done this in a video, I know I have, but I've used a roller liner as like to fill in because I like how black it is. I just don't like how thick the actual pen is. So it's hard for me to make a sharp wing with it, but to fill in. I'm gonna need some Q-tips ASAP. I got too wild. Next is foundation. So I put up the Hourglass Vanish foundation, which I have not tried yet. the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Stick, which is also new and I never tried that either. And you picked 69% for Hourglass and 31% for Bare Minerals. So I did watch quite a few reviews on that Hourglass foundation, and I did read, and I also was trained on it, a few things about it. One, you're not supposed to use primer, which I did already. Oopsie. And the other thing is apparently you only need one pump. What? Is that crazy? So you guys know that I am a full coverage kind of gal. Like, if it isn't full coverage, I'm building it up to full coverage. You know what I mean? So I really want to see like how I'm gonna feel about this, because I feel like if anyone has an understanding on full coverage, it's me. The other thing is I have no idea if this color matches me. I just like picked it out on a whim. It is a brand new bottle, and this is a pump. That's 2 pumps. So I'm gonna use 2 pumps for now and see. I think this is kind of close to my shade from the looks of it on the back of my hand. But we're gonna try and see what happens. So I always start out in the area where I need the most coverage. Right now, I'm scared. That doesn't seem right. It feels extremely matte. Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I'm just like too dry right now. And the color does seem a little dark right now. Help. Let me try straight from the Beauty Blender. Am I not supposed to use a Beauty Blender? I'm shocked. What's happening? Alright, I know this is cheating again, but this isn't looking good. I don't even know what to say. I'm actually really shocked because I actually almost always like Hourglass's foundations. Was it because I used a primer? It's really odd. It felt like I was like on the Sahara Desert and I was just like not drinking water ever again. I don't even know if you can see what I see. I think so far, out of everything I've used, that was probably my least favorite thing. I'm just in shock right now because I really was expecting to really like that. So I'm gonna have to give it a second chance. Maybe if I was a little bit more tan, and maybe without a primer. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I put up the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Camouflage, which is the concealer version of the foundation that they have, or the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And that was a tie. I was shocked. I can't believe that was a tie. So I had to have my friend Molly help me out again. Oh, okay. She picked out the Lancome, and I have a shade that might be a little bit too light for me, which is probably for the better. So I'm only gonna put a little bit because it's a squeezy tube on the back of my hand, and use a concealer brush. I think I need to re-wet my Beauty Blender. It's been through some traumatic experiences. This concealer's not bad. I just wish it was my right shade. Sorry about the noise you hear in the background, guys. I don't know like who in the world decided to do work on the day I was gonna film, because I swear it's always quiet around here. I've actually not really been into the whole like super bright under eye lately. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you're in a time of need. So the one thing about this concealer that I also I'm realizing is that it's not creasing that bad on me. All right, so for powder, I put up either the Laura Mercier, the original, the OG, or the Kat Von D Lock-It powder, which I like both. I've used both. And you all chose Laura, of course. So that's what we're doing today, sissies. Literally, everybody's trying to get on my nerves today, I swear. My neighbors like to burn their whole apartment down and then take my whole apartment down with them because that's just what they do. Every day, their smoke detector goes off. So, this concealer is actually low-key bomb. Oh my god. I don't feel the need to bake that much. Jesus Christ. This is the third time now. Third time smoke detector is going off. I'm going in with some more translucent powder just to set the rest of my face. My face feels so dry right now, it's not even funny. Like, what is this? Alright, I'm gonna have to wipe off this bake. Alright, bottom lash line time. Going back in with the Riviera palette. I'm going in with the same color, so I'm gonna start out with that Estate color. Alright, going in with the Coastline color now, which is the second peachy color I used earlier. Okay. It's time for bronzer, baby. So I put up either the Fenty Sun Stalker, which is the new one from Fenty, in Private Island, or the Benefit Hoola bronzer, which is like the OG. It's been around for like ever. And 65% chose the Fenty one, which I'm excited for because I have not tried it yet. I'm hoping it's my shade. I have no idea. I'm just gonna start out with a little bit as always. I always just dab it in first before swirling it because I just want to make sure it's not like ultra pigmented. It's actually a really nice color for me. I forgot to rinse out some of my conditioner in my hair, and I guess I got it right here somehow. And it's like dried up and gross now. Love that. Highlighter is next. I put up either the Natasha Diamond Glow powder, which is a little duo they have. This is the miniature version. They also have a size bigger, and I think it has like other shades in there. Or the Tarte, it's actually the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 Skin Twinkle palette, which I have right here. And that one has 4 shades in there, and you all, 68% of you, picked out the Natasha one. So I'm kind of excited to use this because I don't think I've used this puppy before. I'm gonna go in with obviously that one. I'm a little afraid because it looks a little light for me right now, but we're gonna do it anyway because who cares? Oh my god. It's very loose. I don't know how to explain it. It like flies everywhere. Like it's very blinding, but only on the camera. It just looks like loose glitter everywhere, but it's pretty. Oh wow. So wetting the brush does something. But it is like going everywhere. Like I got it in my wing. Alright, so next was blush. So I put up either the Tarte one in Party or the Bare Minerals Calm My Blush, and solid 50-50. So Molly had another drop again. Oh, alrighty, good girl Molly. And as you saw, she chose Bare Minerals. We'll need to use this one like one other time, I think. I don't actually have a whole lot of blushes. I like to focus it up here first. Then I always use my brush to like try to fix my highlight, which is already like all over my face anyway, so I don't know how this is going to be helping it. I always go in with a more cool tone shade on top of my bronzer, just to sharpen up the contour just a little bit. Put some on my hairline, and then I'll half contour my nose. Going back in with that Diamond Glow powder because I forgot to highlight my inner corners. I just like to take another, my powder brush again, just to kind of bring everything together. Okay, next is setting spray. So I put up the Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray or the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and 72% chose the Smashbox. So please don't break me out. Please don't break me out. Please don't break me out. Fragrance in you. I'm asking you a favor, please. Do not break me out. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Man, I forgot that I was doing an Amazon order last night, and I meant to order one of those bougie ass little fans that y'all see your favorite Instagrammer using or whatever YouTuber you watch, because it helps so I don't have to do this, so I don't crease my makeup by accident. And I forgot to order it. Oh my god. Skin's looking a lot better now. I didn't put a primer up because I have to get rid of this primer. I'm tired of it. Alright, so next is mascara. So I put up either the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, which is brand new, or the Sephora Lash Craft, which has a similar brush to it. And 60% chose Too Faced, which I'm excited for because I have not tried this one before. And it's so pretty. The packaging is just so nice. Like, I don't even know how to describe it other than that. The wand looks like the Better Than Sex mascara wand. And then this one is the Damn Girl, and I think, yep, I was right. The Damn Girl one is thicker. It's definitely a little bit more fluffier looking than the Better Than Sex mascara, how it looks on my eyelashes. I mean, I just don't like how big this brush is. But like, it's very voluminous. It's not the longest I've seen my lashes. Yeah, I don't think I own a mascara that makes my lashes look like this. And I always put like a million coats of mascara on because I'm a psycho. I didn't put up a mascara for my bottom lashes because I always use the roller lash anyway, because I just like how small the brush is for this, so. See how thick they look? I like how it's covering up my mistakes. That's my favorite part about mascara. Alright, so first I said pick a lip liner. And I put up the Bite, which I'm an idiot because I didn't show what color it was, but it was a nude, literally a brown nude. It was this one. And I blocked the little end. That was my phone, and that was my lip liner. Okay. Just drop everything at once. But it's like literally the palest nude possible. I also didn't really think it through when I was posting them on like how they would look with the lip gloss I put up after. So we're just gonna try it anyway. So the other option was the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in 606, which is Wherever Walnut. This is just like, I'm so glad 64% of you picked this because I'm obsessed. Like, and this is a little 100-point reward from Sephora. So when I run out of this, I'm buying the full size because these are bomb. Like, where did these come from? Like, I know they've had them for a little bit now and they're newer, but they are bomb. Like, Let me get you close up on these little lips. Like, it is so pigmented. And this color looks awesome underneath the Fenty Gloss Bomb. Gloss time. Alright, so I put up either the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in Dolly or the Tarte Lip Paint, which is a gloss, in Goals, and you all picked Dolly. Now, this color is very deceiving in the bottle, so I should have probably put some swatches on my hand to show you, but this one's actually a very neutral color, and I'm hoping it's gonna look okay with this lip liner. Didn't that happen? That happened in a video before, didn't it? Oh, these bugs. This is also a plumping lip gloss right now, so it's burning. It doesn't sting, so I lied. What it does is kind of have a cooling sensation to it. So if you've used the Too Faced lip plumper, I'm blanking on what it's actually called. This one is not like that in the aspect of it stinging. It's like a nice cooling sensation, and I love it. Kind of looks like an ombre. So that's all I have. I'm gonna take down my hair and hope that it's not tangled. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. This video was actually a lot of fun to make. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.